Hello again, I'm Steve Jones, editor of Travel Today, and welcome to another Travel Today wrap-up where we bring you a bite-sized look at the major stories making headlines in the travel industry. We start off in cruising. In an interview this week with Travel Today, Carnival Australia Chief Executive Anne Sherry insisted that the industry and the Navy can work side by side in harmony at Garden Island, and that's despite a standoff between the two sides in recent times. Sherry's comments come on the back of an independent review ordered by the government into the possibility of Garden Island being shared by the industry and Navy. She told us that politicians have finally woken up to the fact that the growth in cruising is real and that something needs to be done about the infrastructure. You can't keep hoping the infrastructure will suffice, Sherry told us, because it won't. Her views no doubt shared by the wider cruise industry community. On to aviation now, and Qantas this week revealed that it's expecting to make a pre-tax profit in the financial year, which of course ends next week, of between $500 and $550 million. That's despite taking a pretty sizable hit of $186 million due to the natural disasters earlier this year, and a $21 million hit due to the ash cloud. And of course that's only so far. The ash cloud is still with us, so expect that $21 million to head northwards. Now, you might think that's a decent performance from Qantas, and in many ways you'd be absolutely right. However, Qantas International, its flagship operation, is likely to lose $200 million. During a speech in Canberra this week, Alan Joyce, the chief executive, warned that the continued failure of that operation threatens the very future of the Qantas group, and he rather grimly made comparisons to the collapse of Ansett 10 years ago. Qantas International must lift its game, Joyce said, and that game lifting strategy will be announced by him at the annual results announcement on August the 24th. Among those plans likely to be a deepening of relationships with fellow One World carriers and also the creation of a full-service airline in Asia. Still with aviation, and Air New Zealand Chief Executive Rob Fyfe took issue with Qantas this week, accusing the management of implying that Air New Zealand was operating irresponsibly by running flights during the ash cloud chaos. Stories had emerged from Australia, to use Fyfe's words, that 8 of Air New Zealand's aircraft had sustained ash damage. Stories, I should add, that he branded as complete fiction. Now, Fyfe didn't point the finger at anyone in particular for spreading those malicious rumours as he described them, and while I'm no Sherlock Holmes, I would have thought there's one or two prime suspects who would be in the frame. Briefly, in other news, Royal Brunei Airlines confirmed that it will axe its Perth, Brisbane and Auckland routes from October as part of what it described as a stabilisation plan. Only Melbourne of its Australian routes will survive. And finally, P&O Cruises announced that it will be bringing the Azura to Australian waters in February 2013 as part of that ship's maiden world voyage, while Cunard said it will operate a 12-night circumnavigation of New Zealand in March 2013. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitter and on our very own Facebook page. And next week's Travel Today wrap-up will give you the opportunity to win 2 Gold Class Cinema tickets courtesy of Han Air, so make sure you tune in for that. We'll see you next week, same time, same place. Have a good week. Take care.